Hey, it's Doug. I decided to start recording some videos. I'm out in my evening walk on our golf course here. And it got me to thinking about what kind of things keep people from really pursuing what they really want. I'm blessed. I'm 55, live in a beautiful golf community in South Carolina. And I started off as a lawyer, just in private practice. But when I looked ahead, and I enjoyed being a lawyer, and I looked ahead at what the future would hold, even in a really good firm, just something was missing. And so I went on this walkabout, so to speak, about, well, what is it I really do want to do? I kind of just fell into being a lawyer because that was what I was good at, and there were jobs available, and nothing else seemed particularly interesting. So that's what I did. And I went on this exploration. I worked with a career coach because I thought maybe I want a different career. Went through all the exercises and learned a lot about myself. And funny, he said at the time that you maybe would consider coaching. Now this is mid-90s, which coaching really wasn't a thing. Like, yeah, right, that's not actually a job. But I learned a lot from it, and because I put myself open to thinking about possibilities, I believe in this, it's proven itself to be true in my world, I started looking around. And then people started looking for me. And I got a call from a headhunter. And he wanted to know if I wanted to go work for this third-party logistics company in Naugatuck, Connecticut. Now, if you know Connecticut, that's up in the valley, not exactly the place. When you're coming from Stamford in the 19th floor of Landmark Square, you're like, yeah, I want to go to Naugatuck. All apologies to Naugatuck because it's a beautiful town. That's another story. So I said, sure, I'll explore. And I drove up there, took the day off, drove around, and I almost didn't go in. It was in this neighborhood, this old dumpy looking building. But I thought, I'm already here. I may as well get some experience interviewing. So I went in. And I had researched about the company. I thought it was interesting. It was moving other people's stuff. And they were growing. And it was a chance to go in-house, because at that point, I thought I wanted to be a general counsel. And so I walk in, and everybody's got the old-fashioned steel case, steel desks, and the steel file cabinets, and it was very old school. But the people were really interesting, and the business was really interesting, and it was a really good opportunity. So I kind of put all that stuff behind me, and I said, I'm going to go do this. So I got an offer, and about the same time, the partner, my mentor that I had been working for, got an opportunity to go to another law firm, and he wanted me to go with him. So I had this choice to work with somebody I really admired and continued on a law firm path, or go in-house. How lucky is that? And then I had the opportunity to, I was having my first year review, and that's when I gave my notice, which is maybe every associate's dream, but it wasn't, like I said, sayonara. I was really grateful for that firm and all the opportunities and the people there. So I guess the point is, I honored that feeling inside myself that I wanted to explore what might also be possible without throwing everything away, without changing anything I was doing. So I went on like a walkabout, and it didn't commit me to do anything, but it made me open. And that's what I invite you to do. If you're feeling like, gee, what you're doing, you've been successful, but maybe there's something else, it's totally okay to think about what might be next. Even if what you've done is build a successful firm or a successful brand, or you've gone about and have a wonderful life. Because look, when you're in your 50s, I'm 55, when you're in your 50s, you know a lot more than you do when you're in your 20s. And why not? What if you owed it to yourself to go and look and see what else is possible with the Lego blocks that make up, your particular skill set? And if that's something you like help with, let me know, because I've invested 30 years and countless hours investigating and researching everything from how to find a job to moving through different jobs. And so you don't have to spend 30 years. But in short order, you can discover that, hey, I'm doing exactly what I was meant to do. Or, if I made a few changes, I'd like it a lot more. Or maybe I'd like to do something totally different, and then I can help you get there. But only if you're serious. And if you are, and you want to get a time on my calendar, click the link, and let's talk. Because one of my favorite things to do is helping people explore and never have to wonder what if. And then maybe you can find whatever your version of your golf community is, doing exactly what you were meant to do at the prime young age of 55. That's it for today. Bye for now.